Hey, what's good, y'all? It's C Will, and this is the Passive Income Network. On this podcast, we talk about creating assets that produce passive income. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment and say what's good. On this video, we have a special podcast feature with an algo fam, Karla God. She's gonna come here talk about some music and different projects she's working on, and we excited to have her. Let's bring her on. Yo, what's good, Karla?
Hi, it's good to see you. Good to see you, Cyril. How you doing?
Yes. Oh,
Thanks
I'm
for having
good.
me here.
Everything's a blessing over here. Happy to have you on the show. It was great
Yeah,
meeting you, I guess, about a few weeks ago with Ibuka in Israel. That was a
yeah,
nice Twitter session.
yeah.
All
It
right.
was amazing.
Yes. So first thing, let's get started. Can you introduce yourself to my audience and then tell them where
Okay.
you're at in the world?
Okay, yeah. I'm Carla, also known as Karla God, and I am in Nigeria. And I'm the founder of CryptoSmart and Clip. CryptoSmart is an asset management platform, and Clip is a cross-chain NFT platform. We're currently on BSC, but we're moving to Algorand very soon.
Okay.
CryptoSmart is built on Algorand. And apart from being a business developer and a founder, I am a music artist, a rapper, actually.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've been rapping since 2014, and I've done a couple of projects. I think my last project was 2018, my last album project. I released some singles in 2020,
Hmm.
and I have some stuff coming up this year. I've just really been busy with a
Yeah.
lot. I've recorded songs, but I haven't just brought them out yet. So yeah, definitely before the end of this year, you get to see a lot from Karla God music aspect.
Nice. So can you talk more
Yeah.
about the music journey? I
Yeah.
guess yeah. What's your process like? Do you do the producing? Are you the songwriter?
Okay.
What's your role in all of the music
Okay,
production?
yeah, I'm more the songwriter. I really don't know how to produce, but the way my process is sometimes the song comes with the beat. I
Hmm.
think in all, if I were to put the number of songs I've written, both the ones I've released and not released, I would say they're about like 52, probably around 50 to 52,
Oh wow.
and all the ones that all about 90% of those songs came with the melodies, came with how the beats should sound. So what
Yep.
happens is it comes to me, and then I probably go to the producer. I'm like, okay, this thing is playing. There was one that was just a whistle, like da, 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 and it was a whistle basically. That was what it was. So I told the producer this is what's in my head, and then worked out some things, and that's how the beat came before I actually wrote it.
Okay.
Sometimes the beat comes with the lyrics. Sometimes the lyrics come alone, and I ask the producer, this is how the pattern of the lyrics are like. Sometimes it comes like it's trap, sometimes it comes like hardcore hip hop,
Okay.
and when you go producer, they usually just know what to do. Like, okay, so if it's a certain way, they know how the beat should be. And rarely do I just get beats and I'm able to just flow on them. It rarely happens. There's one song that it was just the beat that was given to me. That was on GHA and God Has a Name. That was a song where someone just said, "Hey, Carl, I have a beat for you,"
Yep.
and it just came out like that. The beat was there, and I could just write without on rare occasions, but usually all the songs usually come with the beat in my head, and then I have to work with the producer to put it
Get it out.
together. So yeah, that's the process that I have.
Nice. Okay.
But lyrics are always coming to me though. For the past 2 years, I really haven't released a lot. But if you check my lyric, notes, both hard copy
You're
and soft
writing all the
copy,
time still.
they basically keep coming. So so yeah.
No, I'm an artist as well, so we might have to collab at some point. But
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be
yeah,
great.
yeah.
I would like
Yeah,
that.
we actually really should. Because I released a few songs over this last like 6 months, and they're
Okay.
mostly about like Algorand and crypto and things
Oh,
of that.
really?
Yeah, just
I'd
fun.
like to jump on some of
Yeah,
them.
I'll send you something. See if we can
Okay.
talk. Yeah. But yeah, so let's finish up more about artists. What are some artists that do inspire you? Like, where'd you get your rap
Okay.
inspirations?
Oh, yeah. I love Jackie Hill Perry.
You said what?
She's really Jackie Hill Perry. the cousin to Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I love Lauryn Hill also, but I actually kind of
Oh, I
like
love
grew up.
Lauryn Hill. Oh,
My first Miseducation.
my favorite. Yep.
That's that's the album of all time.
I agree with you.
Miseducation
Yeah.
had Miseducation had everything, like everything, and it was just sad that after Miseducation, we really didn't have anything so much. I remember listening to her unplugged MTV based
Oh
unplugged,
yeah.
and
Yep. Unplugged. Yep.
I I felt like it had so much pain. Like I was having palpitations listening to it. I had to just stop. To today, I've not been able to complete listening to the album, but Miseducation really affected me a lot. The
Hmm.
the lyrical dexterity, the depth. I'm really a deep writer. Sometimes, like a lot of my people in Nigeria say, "Karla, it's dub it down a little." I can't. Even when I try. I mean, there was one cipher that we did,
Hmm.
and it took me about 10 minutes to write. And when I looked at what I wrote, even me myself, I had to rethink. Okay, what does this mean? It was so deep, but it just comes out like that. It's If I write something simple, it's sometimes it's like it's not me because
Hmm.
when it comes out, quite deep and all. And I noticed that I get attracted to artists like that. So I really love Jackie Hill Perry. I love Lauryn Hill. And yeah, I really like J. Cole. J. Cole for his story writing.
Yeah. He's a
His
great
songs will
writer.
be story. Yeah. Then when I really want to get lyrically into the space, I look at this guy, Kendrick. Kendrick is so deep, and it's just so deep and calculative, and there are lines that you have and there's
Hmm.
one meaning to it, but Kendrick's lines have like 3 minutes.
Double entendres. Yep.
They're like
Yeah.
3 minutes to just one line. You can read it this way, you can read it that way.
Yeah.
So this are the kind of rappers I really like. And then I love poetry also.
Mm.
I really love to read. I love to read poetry. So there's some artists within my sphere that I look at their works, and they
Oh, I think we froze.
inspire me a lot. Just basically local artists. If I say their name, you probably might not. But the process for me is basically just literature and interpreting. I look at artists that are able to interpret the point of view.
Hmm.
You get do it in such a way that you can just get what they're saying immediately. Lyrics that make you think, what kind of those kind of artists. So that's my
I
that's
mean,
my
thank you for
that's
sharing.
my zone. That's
Yeah.
where I like to be. Yeah.
Because I definitely relate with you with Lauren Hill for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely life changing type of music, and then old school
Yeah.
too. Tupac, I love Tupac.
Yeah.
Inspired me a
Tupac.
lot over time. And then yeah, J Cole too. I remember when he first had a verse and with Jay Z, that was big. Yeah, so I'm a fan too as well. Well,
Okay.
nice.
Cool.
Okay, let's try to let's migrate a little bit over to crypto and stuff like that. So can
Okay.
you talk to me
Cool.
more about crypto smart now and
All
how'd
right.
you get into the Binance Smart Chain?
Okay, cool. So Crypto Smart started in 2021.
Okay.
Clip also started in 2021, but Crypto Smart started February, and it came from a point of understanding how people wanted to invest, but they didn't know how to get into investing. So here in Africa, there are a lot of Ponzi related
Ponzi's.
activities. Yeah, exactly. So there are people who they understand that blockchain is cool, and then they add some sort of Ponzi to it, and people put in their money, and like all pyramid schemes, it comes crashing down, and then they say, "Oh, crypto is this," and I'm like, "No, it's not crypto." Well, that was just basically Ponzi on the blockchain. It wasn't crypto.
Yeah.
So it got to me to try educating people on how cryptocurrencies work, what the blockchain technology is about. That's the first. And then we got into the investment area, understanding when to invest, how to invest, the difference between investment and savings, and basically trying to help businesses secure their funds against the inflation that happened with our country's
Yep.
naira. So that was how BeatSafe started. BeatSafe was actually an idea I got since 2019,
Oh wow.
and we started looking at how we could help people save in cryptocurrency, in stable coins. So rather than, okay, let's say you buy, instead of just buying Bitcoin, maybe when the market during the bull market, we tell you, okay, buy stable coin and just hold it
Stablecoin.
in that. And that was BeatSafe. So helping people on a regular basis, either weekly or monthly, whether they were businesses or individuals, save their currency, sorry, save their money in dollar using crypto. So that was one of the things that we did. And then it got bigger than that, where we started having companies training company staffs on how to trade the market. So companies could have their own in-house trading department. So because there were companies who would say, "Oh, come and invest in us. We'll trade for you," and 3 months, 4 months, 6 months down the line, those companies fold up. And people who put in their monies, like hedge funds, they find out that, oh, they don't have it anymore. The
Yeah, they
money is,
default.
is, is, is gone. Yeah. So we say, instead of going through all that, why don't you, sorry, excuse me, instead of going through all that, why don't you invest in your own trading department within your company? So we could train your staff to trade, just like your staff come to work on a daily to do
Yep.
whatever, whether it's business development or marketing or whatever. We could have staff who would come daily to your premises, and what they just do is trade your funds. So say you make $1,000 on a monthly basis, probably that's your profit. You can
Yep.
say, oh, I'm gonna allocate 30% to trading daily, to trading sorry, monthly. And your staff already understand how to do all that. We just teach them on how to make the trades, how to read the market. And even if they don't know how to, we could provide signals for them to be able to trade the market. So even if you want to work against the inflation, at least you do it from a smart standpoint where you don't take too much risk and lose a lot of funds. So another thing that we also did was do is help people understand the difference between investments and savings. So for the BitSave protocol, we got to, I think very soon we'll start talking about BitSave protocol on CryptoSmart.
Yep.
What we started doing was create the maths algorithm for how people could save in stable coins, not necessarily save DeFi, but SafeFi, where you just save
Centralized state. Yep.
and yes, and earn interest on your savings. Now it's different from DeFi because you're not borrowing or lending. The goal in this area is, okay, I want to save for a period of time, and then get back some sort of interest, no matter how small it might be, because the goal at that point is basically to save for something. So it's different from investment, and people who don't understand it, they lose their savings to certain investment, and we keep telling them there's a difference between the two. You don't mix them up. So we got developers together. We decided we're going to build BitSave on Algorand, and we started since last year,
Yep.
November actually. And we started training our developers in house how to build on Algorand, how to work
Smart
with
contracts. Yep.
yeah, yeah, with smart contracts and all that stuff. They already knew this, but most of them were used to Ethereum, Solidity, and all. So we had to
Ah,
train them again on how to do this. And then we said, fine, let's create the algorithm, the maths for which the algorithm would run. And we did all of that. We created the maths for the buyback mechanism, created the logic for it. And right now, development is still going on. And we also just recently applied for the Argo Greenhouse Hackathon, and
oh,
we're
nice.
hopeful. We're
Yeah,
hopeful that we win.
I got hope for you there.
We're hopeful that we win. So we've been working basically, and then another thing that we've done is created a dev arm called Borderless, where we
What?
train Borderless.
Borderless. Okay.
Yes, where we
So
train young
borderless
people.
capital.
No, no, okay, no, not Borderless Capital,
Oh,
Borderless
okay.
Dev Hub. Yes,
Oh,
by
Dev
Crypto
Hub.
Smart.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, so we basically train young people on how to build on Algorand blockchain. We've been doing
Wow.
that. Yeah, we started in June, and classes are even still going on. We had a class today by 12. We're going to have another one by 10 again later this evening. So we've been doing that, and what we just want to make sure that we have capable hands, capable tech hands to work with, and people who we've also communicated with over a period of time, such that when it's time to build, we can easily communicate with them, we can easily access them.
Yep.
You get, so because we feel like if Africa should, have blockchain products, then we should actually do have blockchain developers, more
Yes.
of them, and increase their capacity too. So that's what we've been doing so far on CryptoSmart.
Whoa, damn, that's a lot. Congrats.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
So
Thank you.
what I'm hearing is financial literacy. Also,
Yeah.
breaking down the difference of why to save, emergency funds, doing things of that nature, earning interest, but you're also training them to have that mindset. and then teaching them to invest as well in these different companies. But the main thing I also love too, what you're saying is developing your in-house developers. So that way,
Yes.
yes, you don't have to outsource. Because I got some friends too out in Atlanta. They're trying to build a project in Georgia, but they have to go to like different Indian and Asian developers and European
Yeah.
developers
And we,
online.
we, we don't we don't want that. Want to change that, especially for
Exactly.
Africans.
Yes, exactly. And then that's something I want to see as well. So, the people that we rocking with when we looking for developers, we can reach out to people like you and actually,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm with you. I support that. I think that's a great vision and
True.
then keep it up. And I'm here. I'm gonna support that as well. Have
Thank you.
y'all been contacted with the Algorand Foundation?
Yeah, yeah, we have. We actually want to set up a physical hub in South Nigeria. So
Nice.
we requested for, some sort. We sent a proposal already. We're also requesting for a grant. We hope that we get it, and as soon as we get it, we're going to set up a dev hub. And beyond just setting up a dev hub, what we want to do also is set up a quarterly developers contest and event, such that it takes 3 months to, on an average, to train a developer to build on Algorand, and then
3 months.
this
Okay.
that first quarter, put them together in groups to create a project, that we can fund, that the Algo community can actually use. So
Okay.
we do that. So that's the plan basically. So the dev hub would also have a contest, a dev contest, and also a dev event, which would attract developers, keep them, engage them, and
Yep.
kind of like produce them for people who can build on our brand. So we want to make it easier and cheaper for developers to build in Africa.
Yeah, I'll say Ethereum is expensive too. So that's
Yeah.
good that you're on Algorand. So how are you finding these developers? You got university partners? Like how are you recruiting the developers?
Okay. So that's a big one.
Hmm.
What's self-funding for now? We haven't
Self-funded?
really got, yes. So it's Crypto Smart and our CTO, Primidak, the founder of Comzotech. So we just put our funds together. So basically, right now, what we're using is personal funds
Hmm.
and funds from Crypto Smart as a company. That's what's going into all this development at the moment, and that's why we wrote to request for a grant, because we don't
Makes
want a
sense.
situation where we run out of funds and we're not able to continue the program.
Okay, makes sense. Well, yeah, keep pushing because again, great ideas.
Yeah.
I love it. So I agree, we need it. Before let's slowly start to close out, right? Uh,
Okay.
what are some goals and visions beyond what you kind of explained? Like, you
Okay.
got
Okay.
any
Cool.
other like projects that y'all are working on or special things?
Yeah. Clip is a project that's a question NFT platform, and right now we're built on BSC. Basically, on you can mint an NFT. We also have an academy where we teach people who know what NFTs are, and also there's a separate site for that. We also have our own collectible project, which is based on 50 tribes on Africa, and we employed a strategy called non-generative collection strategy. Basically, what it basically means is we had to manually create the content, employ real artists, get them to digitally create representation of different tribes in Africa, and
Different
then we
tribes?
put them, yes, different tribes. So these are real tribes. We did the research, got the culture, look at the cultural apparel, represented, and minted it as an NFT. So what my goals right now for the three goals, major goals that I have. First one is beat safe for crypto smart. So my goal is that by November, beat safe V1 will be ready for Nigerians to use, for Africans to use. And thank God we're building on our ground. So be ready for the whole world basically to use. The next one is Clip. I also hope that by November, we would have increased, would have gotten designed actually what we wanted, like implemented what we wanted in the design. Because what we have right now, if you go to app.clippy.io, it looks cool. You can mint on it, but it's not exactly what we designed. We need the things to get better. So
Mhm.
for that, we want to get proper developers to work with us on making the V1 better. So, and then the next thing also that I would like us to, the next goal that I have is for borderless. I would like that by December, I have 60 developers. Okay, no, that's for a 1 year plan. So for,
Yeah.
for, for the 6 month plan, because we just started, what we're looking at was one every year, at least 60 developers, would be graduated, competent ones. So at least for this part of the year, this remaining part of the year, looking at 30 developers. So let's have 30 developers who can actually build on our brand. At least the three basic products: DeFi,
Yep.
NFTs, and probably any other something, maybe like a play to earn, or a move to earn kind of platform, or learn to earn also
Yep.
platform. So these are the three categories that we're looking at. So these are my goals that I have for November. So I'm looking at November basically, because I have a plan to go on
Okay, I see.
vacation in December.
Yeah, you got the passion, the plan, and you motivated. So
Yeah.
yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So you tell the people where can they find you? What's the best place if someone want to get in contact with you, or they
Okay.
looking, connect with
Okay,
you?
cool. Just Karla God underscore Karla God, KARLAGOD. That's
Twitter,
me on Twitter. That's where they get me on Twitter. And then you can also follow Crypto Smart now on
Crypto
Twitter.
Smart
That's
now.
where they get me. Same handle on Instagram also. Karla God and Crypto Smart now.
Okay, cool. I'll find you on Instagram. But so what
Thank
I'll
you.
do, and I'll also put those links in the description when this video
Okay.
drops, and then same when it hits the audio platforms. But
Okay,
again,
cool.
thank you for hopping on. We'll have to do this again in a
Thank
few
you.
months because I want to kind of follow what y'all got going on and blast
Okay.
this out to at least the people
Cool.
that I'm reaching over here.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Thank
So I'm
you.
gonna slide
Thanks
you
for
out and
having
do
me.
my outro.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Hey y'all, so that was Karla God out there. She working out there with Crypto Smart, BitSave. They're building. She's an artist, but you know what's coming up? Nigeria is coming up. More developers and more power to the people over there. So we're gonna follow the project and make sure that y'all stay updated here on the Passive Income Network. Again, make sure y'all leave a comment, subscribe, and say what's good, and share it with your friends and your fam. Until the next one, y'all, see Will with the Passive Income Network. I am gone. Algorand, 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 Algorand. See the crypto, a digital face, 2021 fiat replace. Had to have it, bank account by Algorand, large amounts.